Dr. Nicholas Jones, Nip and Tuck Plastic Surgery. 3 things I wish I had known before going into plastic surgery. That's a good question. I would say, number 1, I wish I had known more about running a business. Even if you have no aspirations of running a business, I think if you go into the medical field, it's very imperative that you have an understanding of business so that you know more about what you're worth, how things function around you, and if you truly, if you decide you want to be an entrepreneur and start your own business, it'll give you a stronger foundation so you don't make as many mistakes or fall into these various pitfalls. A second thing that I wish I had known prior to going into plastic surgery, I would say the demand, like the time constraints. And I don't think that's just plastic surgery, I think that's any field in medicine. But I think when you go into a surgical specialty, you don't have as much time. Your life, if you're not very careful, you can end up falling into this trap where medicine is really your whole life, and a lot of times other parts of your life end up being compromised.
Well, let's stick to that topic, because that's a big topic for a lot of people. What do you advise for people who are going through that? What's the solution to that?
Yeah, so I would say a great solution is to always just make time for yourself. Like, you will become very busy and you cannot be consumed by your job or by a career in medicine, so you have to make time for yourself. Like, for example, me personally, like sometimes I don't even have time to make my doctor appointments. So what you have to do is you have to say, hey, look, I'm done for the day. Work is over, because the next day there's always going to be work for you. You will never be caught up. There's always something that you could be doing. So you really have to make a commitment to yourself and make time for yourself and your family, of course. And the third thing I wish I had known, that plastic surgeons don't like to play in the sandbox together. Like, I've never been around a group of people who don't seem to get along as well. Like, if you go to any city and there's a plastic surgery group, either they've had like a major fallout, they just started, but I can't think of any plastic surgery group that has been together for a long period of time. For whatever reason, I just feel like plastic surgeons, they can't work together. And I wish I had known that before, because it would have helped me better prepare, and perhaps, I still think I would have gone into plastic surgery, but if I had known that going into it, it may have changed some of my career choices at an early stage. But I do think people can work together, and I think it's very important that people do work together. Otherwise, we'll all be working for a hospital. And if we're all working for a hospital, you lose some of that freedom, you lose some of that creativity, and you lose some of that passion and love for your profession. So again, I'm Dr. Nicholas Jones, Nip and Tuck Plastic Surgery. And if you want to know more about plastic surgery, or if you have a specific topic you'd like to hear about, just leave a comment below and make sure you subscribe to our channel.